warriors everywhere. The dwarves fight a desperate battle against the savage greenskins. The Empire is under siege by the marauding armies of chaos. And across the great ocean, the Dark Elves assault Ulthuan, the island home of the High Elves. Faced with certain doom, elves, men, and dwarves have united their forces to form an alliance of order. Should they fail, the forces of destruction will conquer all. This is the dawn of a new age, an age where the fate of nations will be forged in the fires of war. This is the age of reckoning.
Alright, Warhammer Online, Return of Reckoning. It's one of the best intro release to the game. That's probably better. I don't see my characters here. Conway, level 18, Sean. Unplayed in a row. Over level 20, shows up as a tank. Should start again. Two destruction characters, maybe I'll make an order. Stalwart defenders of the forces of order form the Warhammer world's first and last defense. Set upon by foes bent on their total and utter annihilation, They fight a war that most of them will not see the end of, but fight on they do, lest the world be lost to shadow and despair. Ancient strongholds along the world's edge mountains, the ancient race of dwarf cling tenaciously to their homelands and do battle with enemies that lay siege to their mountain strongholds. Though the golden age of their people has passed into dim memory, venerable dwarves refuse to pass quietly into the night. The Empire, subjects of Emperor Karl France. Men and women in the Empire are embroiled in a continuous struggle from all sides, facing horrors that seek to wipe them from the face of the world. But steal faith, ingenuity, and courageous in daily battle for its own survival. Amongst the oldest of the races to walk the world, the High Elves of Ultron are a people of incredible grace, skill, and wisdom. Masters of almost every art imaginable, the High Elves are tested more and more with each passing year. Though their numbers wane, they are ever up to the challenges they face. This early in the morning, it's too loud. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a bright wizard. I don't think I've ever done this before. I've always played either tanks or healers. The bright wizard is a ranged DPS, special mechanic combustion. An offensive ranged career, bright wizards wield powerful magic that is extremely lethal to anyone in the vicinity. The spell Combustion, in particular, allows bright wizards to increase their spell power to such dangerous levels that they risk miscasting and hurting themselves in the process. Alright, we'll try it. Female. Random name. Let's see if I could do Tamora as a healer. Let's just do that. Face. Oh, there's a lot of options. 15 faces. Presets. Can I zoom in? That was the zoom in. Ooh. So far, like 3 the best. 8, no. Let me just do a random, see what it spits out. Wow. It's crazy. Okay, let me do face. Let me go backwards here. 15. Alright, I'm just gonna take 3. don't want any scars. I wish there was a slider. That's cool. I like 9. Tattoos. Just keep it minimal on the tattoos, I think. I think I like 2 or 1. Brown. These are all names of the paints back then. Graveyard Earth. I think I like the brown. Let's do brown. What are her eye? Okay, eye color. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, Tamoriel Bright Wizard level 1, starting in Nordland.
The forces of order stand assembled in defense of the Empire, hoping to keep the invaders from the north at bay. Men, dwarfs, and high elves, staunch allies in these dark times, unite in the village of Grimmenhagen as they wait for the hammer to fall. The time has come when this grand alliance will be tested in the fires of battle, and you along with it.
Alright. I want to make this go away.
This tutorial window and others like it will assist you in playing Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning.
I think I'm going to keep the tutorials open just in case anyone's watching this that hasn't played and wants to get an idea. So WASD movement. You can jump in this game with space, if I remember correctly. How do you get rid of this again? Yeah. State of the realm. You can turn it on and off. Here's my character. Stats. Strength, ballistic skill, intelligence, toughness. Weapon skill, initiative, willpower, and wounds. She has a dull, charred staff and torn, charred shirt. That's it. Nothing in my backpack except a pack mule and a book of binding. My abilities: Fireball, Flee, Ignite, and Meltdown. Fireball's my damage. Ignite is a hex. A hex which causes your target to burst into flames, dealing 93 elemental damage to them over 9 seconds. That's my dot. And Meltdown is a damaging spell. You expel all of your buildup combustion in a fiery blast, dealing damage to your target based on the amount of combustion that was consumed. Cool. There are a lot of mechanics in this game that I never really got the hang of. I'm going to take it slow with this character, see if I could learn everything. Let me go into settings, make sure, oh, okay, always auto loot, yes. I have to fix my video. It's definitely, I knew something was wrong there. Let me crank this all the way up. I want to see what the UI looks like once I do this, though. Make it tiny, but then I have a UI scale here, so I can fix that. Oh no, that's much better. Performance, high quality, ooh, shiny. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I have the sound all the way down because it's early in the morning. I don't want to wake anybody up. Even though I am in my own little chamber. Health bars. Okay, my name is off. That's good. We'll leave all the other names on. This could get cluttered, though. I may have to adjust that as we go. Action bars. 1 bar centered, 2 bars side by side, 2 bars stacked. Yeah. What's 3 bars? Small cluster. I'm going to need all these, so I might as well just leave it like that. 4 bars. You know, I can always change it as I need it. That's good for now. Alright. Oh, somebody else here starting out. Alright, left mouse, holding it down orbits your camera around you. Character model looks nice. Looks like this is a warrior priest. Yeah. It's a good character from what I remember. And these little question marks are your tutorial. Experience points. You've gained experience. Fill up your experience bar to gain a rank. Every rank you earn makes you more powerful and gives you access to new abilities. How did I get experience? Alright, haven't even moved yet. Let's talk to the guild recruiter.
At long last.
Get a right click. The Griffin recruiter. Bright wizard, good. We have desperate need of your services. Our ranks are falling to the Northmen, and if things continue at this rate, they'll drive us out of our own lands. I've seen far too many comrade-in-arms breathe his last breath out there. Go, fight the fight, and may Sigmar's blessings be upon you.
Plenty of work.
You've been
to be done.
offered a quest, which is an excellent way to gain experience and rewards.
Sigmar be praised. The reinforcements have arrived at last. Not a moment too soon either. Looks to me as if the Raven host is gearing up for another assault. We've got things pretty well contained here at the moment, but beyond the town, well, we'll see. Anyway, that's neither here or there. You didn't come here to talk. You came to fight. Go see Samuel Twitty, the sergeant at arms just over yonder. He'll put you through your paces.
I ain't getting any younger.
Is this as far out as the camera will go? I mean, it's pretty good, but sometimes I like it really zoomed out. Maybe it's in the video. No. Camera. No. I don't want smart fellow. Alright, here's Samuel Twitty.
Don't I know you?
About time we saw some new blood around here. I hope you're ready to fight, because the enemy sure is.
Sigmar bless you.
Wolves among the sheep. You there, open an ear if you value your life. I am Samuel Twitty, Master at Arms, and I'm here because this village, nay, the Empire itself, is in dire peril. There's no time to waste. Put down the invading marauders and return to me for your orders. Yes, orders. We'll stand together against the Horde. War will be laid in our graves side by side. I've pinpointed the location on your map to aid you. Now go. I have to slaughter marauders for experience and a pair of gloves. You can go into first person. Just zoom all the way in to first person. Looks pretty good. And on the map, press M. The red blob is your area for quests. There's a marauder right now. Set him on fire. I should have done the fireball first.
Oh, Sigmar, you look familiar.
I have a wife back home. Sue Twitty's her name, and it's for her that I fight in this war. Every time the situation seems hopeless, I just think to myself, do it for Sue. Do it so Sue and I can walk around the countryside together, free from the threat of Northmen and savages.
As a reward for your actions, a new item has just been placed into your backpack.
Okay, into the fire. Just before you arrived, a group of Northmen stole into the village and began setting fire to the houses there. There is a priest by the name of Lanric, who ran into the throng in order to free villagers from their burning homes. Look, you can see him over yonder. But we've had our hands full here, and I've not yet been able to lend him aid. The rites and administrations he performs are very important, but even more vital are the lives he is saving. You've done all you can here for the moment. Go speak with Lanwick and see what assistance you may be able to provide him. What's in here? Can I sit down? I can't sit down. And now I'm stuck. I've seen too many dead too quickly, Timoil. We must all work together to preserve those lives that remain. Stay back. No, wait. You're not one of the Northmen, are you? You must be from the reinforcements the sergeant was expecting. Gods be praised. Perhaps now we'll stand a fighting chance.
On your way now.
The Grimhagen burning. Marauders' attack came too swiftly for many of our folk to retreat. Now they remain below, trapped in their homes as the cursed Northmen set fire to the village. I am but one man, Tomorrow. I cannot hope to save them all. If you would call yourself a servant of the Empire, you must protect its people. Help me save the Bright Wizard. Okay, this is funny because
Go to it.
my main character, Leoben the Chosen, had like a mirror image of these quests. I remember when he started out, I had to set fire to these houses. And a fireball takes a long time to cast. And it's got a pretty long range. I believe it'll go red when I'm out of range. Like, is it like World of Warcraft like that? I don't know. Well, I don't have him selected. Maybe that's why. Yes, it's red. Now I'll move up. Yeah, so it's got a pretty long range. Fireball, then ignite. That should just kill him. Because it's damage over time. He's gonna die. Yeah, I don't even have to cast Meltdown. Meltdown is direct damage spell that depends on how many combustion I have. Oh wow, I have a lot of question marks here. Quests. Characters with the green book symbol over their heads have quests for you. You know that. The quest tracker. Okay. Quests are a great way to gain experience points and rank up. Your current quest objectives are displayed in the quest tracker. Hover over the quest tracker for the directions, or click on the quest to open your quest log in the Tome of Knowledge. That's a really cool thing about this game too. I'll show you. It's like a little book that chronicles your game. The Journal and Compendium of Tomorrow the Bright Wizard. Keeps track of everything. Quest completed. You've completed the objectives of a quest. Follow the quest waypoint on your map to the character with the orange book overhead. Talk to that character to finish your quest and claim your reward. So he's going to be... Oh, I didn't finish it yet, but it's gray. When it's done, that'll turn orange. Items, you've reached a piece of armor. To wear it, open your backpack and your character window. Okay, this is just like any other MMORPG. C and P. C is your backpack. P is your character peeper doll. I just right-clicked it, puts it on. Or you could drag it. I think she's wearing the gloves. Alright, I have to kill more torchbearers. It's a marauder. There's a torchbearer. And that one just respawned. I'll kill that one. Doesn't seem like right-clicking on him activates my auto attack. Oh, I just gained a new spell, Seer. Damaging spell, builds 25 combustion, has a chance to cause an explosion. Causes a pillar of scalding gas to erupt from the ground, dealing 73 elemental damage. After free villagers. On the right side. Double-clicking on him seemed to work. Fireball. Does a lot of damage. Did I loot this guy? Nope. Oh, I remember. They make mean faces when they fight. I like that. Okay, that's my third villager freed. I'm good to go here.
There you are.
I've seen too many dead too quickly tomorrow. We must all work to preserve those lives that remain. By Tal's grace, you saved them. Don't know how you did it, bright wizard. I've been hard-pressed to carry out, one by one. Still, we each do what we can, and the gods shore up the lack, eh? Got some money, some potions.
On your way now.
You've done a great service here. With proper training, you'll likely rise up the ranks quickly. Maybe even take the fight to the gates of the inevitable city itself. I think I've got a handle on things here now. Go up the path and speak with the trainer here. Then report to Victor Reese in the village center. I'm sure he'll be able to put your new skills to good use.
Ain't getting any younger.
Bound items. Uncommon items. You gain a rank. You can learn new abilities by finding a career trainer in a town or war camp. Where do I have to go? There's a quest available here. Let's go down the road first. Grimhagen Village. Career trainer. Buy career abilities. Nothing yet. Here's Victor Reese.
At long last.
The very darkness was nipping at my heels as I made my way here. And what thanks do I receive for the warning? Grudging acceptance and outright refusal to follow my lead. You must be one of the new recruits. Excellent. I know that you've seen much destruction in getting here, and I wish I could say that the worst is past, but I cannot. There are numerous ordeals ahead, but with soldiers like you, we may just survive.
Keep to the road.
I got some new boots. There's no time to waste tomorrow. We're under fire and losing men faster than we can load the cannons. Get over to Cannon Hill and start returning fire before we all find ourselves blown into Moor's embrace. Take down their artillery. We have to destroy hell cannons.
Go to it.
could stock up on quests, but I found in my last few playthroughs that the Book of Knowledge could fill up very, very quickly with pages and pages of quests. And it becomes so hard to handle. It becomes so difficult. I'll get a couple, I guess.
Finally.
See, like each guy will have a couple of quests, and the book will just fill up, and it'll get so confusing. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one.
Ronald bless you.
Go up the road, then make a left. You know, I can ride my horse. Put him in a hotkey here. Oh, is this a... This is not a public quest, is it? Public quests are very cool. When this game was released and very popular, yeah, I think it was the first game that came out with a public quest, or it might have been Rift, where there'd be quests on the map that anybody could do and do them together. Great idea.
Praise the gods.
You're right, we'll fight the Norse. These villagers have barely enough food to feed their families as it is.
I need your help.
The problem isn't simply their fighters tomorrow. No, they've got Raven Hellmasters down there, goading their boys toward the slaughter. Just like with any other dumb creature, if we crush the head, the body will fall apart. I have to kill one of the Raven Hellmasters patrolling the Chaos Siege line. Break their morale.
Good job.
I hear the cannons. Let's get off the horse. I forget what I need to shoot. I guess they're cannons. Yeah. Might as well get the third one. Cool. There's another player. Warrior Priest. Alright, what is the quest here? Oh, I forgot, if you just click on your minimap or on the actual map, if you click in the quest area, it'll bring it up in your book. So, Test of Metal. I have to kill the Raven Hellmaster. Where is he? There he is. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Gets the fireball. Gets ignite. Sear. This guy's gonna be tough. How much combustion do I have?
Finally.
Reese sent you not a moment too soon, Tamariel. Sigmar knows the cannons can't load themselves. Nicely placed shots, by the way. You've good aim for a bright wizard.
Ranald bless you.
Rank 3.
There you are.
Test of metal. Good work, Tamariel. We have to continue crushing the Marauder horde if we want to protect the village.
Safe travels.
Alright, let me put on a cracked flame robe of fortification. 10 armor, plus 7 intelligence. Nice. Alright, he's got a couple quests, I think. He's got one quest.
Plenty of work to be done.
Silencing the cannons. Our friends down there are proving to be more stubborn than bulls in spring. Aye, and those hell cannons will howl as long as there are crews to man them. It would seem our cannon fire didn't reach all of their crew. You're going to have to go down there yourself and give them what it's for, face to face. I have to kill the guardians of the hell cannons.
I ain't getting any younger.
Alright, what else is there? I got another ability, Shield of Akshi. An enchantment which calls upon the power of the red wind to increase your armor by 74 for 10 seconds and makes it 50% less likely that you will be set back while building up abilities. Alright, I think Seer I'm going to put in the third spot because that builds up combustion and Meltdown uses the combustion. I'm going to try to keep track of where that is once I start combat. Let me fight this guy. Where's the combustion? I didn't see where it was. Oh, here is it. Here's the combustion. Right above my hotbar. It's 40 right now. It's going down quick. I had 35 combustion, so that did about 52 damage. Not too bad. Alright, so it is passive healing when you're out of combat. I think there's food and things you can have to speed it up. I don't think I have any heals. Not yet, anyway. Fireball. Oh, I just set their gun on fire. Something on me, I couldn't cast any spells. Let's see, I just need one more Raven Hellfang. Raven Hell Servant. Combat animations on the Bright Wizard don't seem as buggy as they did on my Chosen. Unless they just fixed it, because the dev team for this game seems to be really, really good. Alright, I think I finished here. Turn it in. Get on my donkey. It's not a donkey, it's a pack mule. I forget what level I could upgrade my horse. Let's go. Yeah, there's my water run. I think it remembered my keybinds from my last game with my other characters, which is good.
At long last.
Oh, I have to select a dye. Black, red, ivory, yellow, blue. Let's do red. Oh, choose two. Okay, red and black.
Goodbye.
Urgent orders. We can't keep sending infantry down to that mess, though. Lest we lose them all and got nobody left to fight for the Empire. We've got a perfectly fine cannon regiment right here, but not enough ammunition to keep it firing. You tell that dwarf down yonder that we're running low on both cannon shot and fuse. If he can't melt down metal any faster, our deaths will be on his hands. Who am I talking about? Bitterstone, of course. Get on now. You can't miss him. Speak with Arlen Bitterstone, the dwarf.
Now get on with it.
Let's look at that little horse glitch. It's nice to see players here in the starting zones. There's another one. Of course, they're all. What is she? She's a white lion, elf, warrior priest, right? Yeah. Warrior priests were always popular. They're very good. Bright Wizard is the glass cannon. And here's Alvin Bitterstone. He's got a proper beard for a dwarf. My cousin's gone off to retake our ancestral homelands from the filthy greenskins, and what do I get to do? The High King says I'm to play nursemaid to these manlings. No offense. What do these manlings expect? I ain't a miracle worker. We're already melting down everything we ain't needed. Aye, and even some things that are. He'll have his shot just as soon as may be. Until then, Cuthbert will have to make do with what he's got left.
There's a long list of grudges. Get to it!
Supply lines. You want to make yourself useful? Well, look straight ahead. See that farmhouse infested with the Blomin Chaos Marauders it is? Half me weapons are going to the brave lads and lasses fighting for the farmland. And there they stay, since the men and women doing the fighting don't ever come back. The farmlands of Grimhagen are vital to keeping our lines elsewhere in Nordland supplied. Letting Chaos get control of them ain't an option. So go on then. Go fight the fight against them twisted manlings, before it's too late. And when you're done, go tell that Reese lad that he did. He needs to know just how bad things are getting around here. Head to Grimhagen Farm and participate in any stage of the Ravenhost Vanguard. So this is a public quest. Let's see. There are other players around, so maybe they'll all be doing it. It'll be fun. Get on my horse. Wilfred.
Praise the gods!
We're a simple folk here. We've got nothing to do with knights and battles and elector counts. Most of us wouldn't know one end of a proper weapon from the other. But what makes no difference to those tribal savages? They'll slaughter us all the same.
You can help me, can't you?
The farm folk here are always talking, and these days they're telling some pretty horrific stories. The latest one, they say there are beastmen in the Murder Wood to the northeast of here. Beastmen in the forest? I've not seen them, and I've lived here enough years to consider you a whelp. Now I can't deny it's got an unfriendly name, but I wouldn't go putting the fault at the hoofed feet of mythical creatures. You'll need more than a fanciful tale to convince me there's something unnatural in Murderwood. Take the road out of Grimhagen and head northeast, following the eastern hills into Murderwood. Slaughter the savage Gorkins, Gorhorns. Beastmen. First I'm going to do the public quest.
Public quests are persistent world events that allow you and your allies to share risk and reward, as well as earn influence in your current chapter.
Public quest, a multi-quest, a multi-stage story you share with players in the area. As you complete the objectives, you will gain influence. Once you complete each level of influence, you may select a reward at the Rally Master. At the end of a public quest, everyone who took part has a chance to win a public quest loot bag. When you receive a public quest loot bag, right-click on it in your backpack to open it and select one of the rewards inside.
We are the Raven Host. We are the Raven Host.
Thought that might have been bigger damage there. I had 65 combustion. host marauders, gotta kill 4 more. Give him 2 fireballs this time. That should do it, right? Yeah.
We are the Raven host.
Stand your ground. Show courage and
Okay.
Sigmar will give
Stage
you
1 is
strength.
done. Stage 2.
Stand your ground. Show courage and Sigmar will
Protect
give you
Father
strength.
Sigwald. Oh, jeez. Why was I interrupted?
Stand your ground. Show courage and Sigmar will give you strength.
I wish I had an AoE.
Stand your ground. Show courage and Sigmar will give you strength.
Oh, jeez. They're all after me now.
Stand your ground. Show courage and Sigmar will give you strength. Stand your ground. Show courage and Sigmar will give you strength.
Nice. 75 combustion. He fried.
Show courage and Sigmar will give you strength.
Did it. That's weird. What just happened to that tree? It broke. Stage 3. Argog the Unstoppable. Oh, it's an ogre. See, this is fun. When other players are around in this game can be one of the best MMOs. Both in PvE and PvP. I can't believe this game failed. I blame it on World of Warcraft. All down. Boom. Got rank 4, and I completed the public quest with this other fellow. So now we have to roll for the loot. It's rolling. He just got 50 more contribution points than I did. So he got the better roll. You have second highest. You've placed second and won a lesser loot bag. Open the chest to receive your reward. One or more items will be bound to you, yeah? Let's see what I got. A green lesser loot bag. It has Templar's cracked flame robe in it, which is not as good as what I have. A war token. These are good. These can be traded for armor pieces and crafting supplies, and Grimhagen Scorch Guards. This is better than what I have. Very nice. Should I do a scenario? Why not? Let's try one. Join solo. So this is a skirmish. It's going to be a PvP scenario. And right now I want to turn in this quest. I'm going to go down the road this way. When a public quest finishes, a scoreboard displays the winners of the public quest. The winners are determined by both the player's contribution during a public quest and a random dice roll.
Finally.
I've just gotten word of your involvement in the retaking of the Grimhagen farm. The Northmen will think twice before the next time they try to sever our lines of supply. Make no mistake, they will return. Until that time, however, you can be satisfied with having done a great service for the Empire. I'm going to get a belt.
Sigmar bless you.
A cracked key sash of the spirit. Level 2, +4 wounds, +5 spiritual resistance, +4 elemental resistance, +4 corporeal resistance. Starting to look good. Currency items, crafting items, and quest items. There's a lot of quests here. I don't know if I want to do them.
Praise the gods! Aid me, aid the Empire. Good job.
I'm just going to get all these quests and
There you are. You can help me, can't you?
these are just little side quests.
Good job. Praise the gods. Plenty of work to be done.
Of honor and glory. You there. I would have a word with you, yes, yes. You are the one I was expecting. I had hoped for the opportunity to speak with you. You have a touch of destiny in you, an aura of greatness, if you will permit me. Better a poet's tongue than a liar's grave, I always say. There was a young adventurer, not unlike yourself, by the name of Liev. Liev was a curious sort. She had such a flair for adventure and discovery. I see something of her in you. She felt that a sense of a people's history was of great importance. She began to write of her experiences. It was a fire, a passion that consumed her. She believed that everyone had a story to tell, and she wanted to remember hers. I had her tome right here. It had several interesting entries on the life of Sigmar. I left it in the tavern. I purchased a room there last night. You have to find the Book of Sigmar lying on the second floor of the tavern.
Good job.
This guy has some more quests.
At long last.
Amber Blossom. Amber blossoms grow in rocky soil. Search the rocks near the windmill for the blossoms. Okay.
Now get on with it.
At long last.
Horrors of
Plenty
war.
of work to be done.
Certainly not to be the end of it, though. An old Bitterstone is worried about his weapons going to waste. Well, the Grimhagen farm isn't the only source of the problem, I'm afraid. Word is, the new recruits assigned to Sergeant Westwood at the windmill aren't handling the onslaught of chaos very well. They've given up. They're dying, without even fighting back. They need some leadership, but Sergeant Westwood is just a greenhorn himself. The one they need, Tamoriel, is you. Head out there and inspire your militiamen. Show them that our foe is not unconquerable. They may be many in number, but we are greater, and we can and will come out the victor. I have to encourage the cowering militiamen near the Grimhagen windmill to fight.
Now get on with it.
And there's a dwarf over here.
There's work to be done.
Look at them training down below the might of Kazakh Ankor, here to save the Empire while their mountain holds fall to the grubby. Rubatuki, they call those like myself and my kin, term meeting rootless dwarves because our ancestors chose another path in life. Aye, we may have left the mountains, but we are as loyal to Kurgan Ironbeard, oath to the Empire as those that look down upon us. I'm a merchant, but you bright wizards look like a fighter. Perhaps we can help each other. The Raven host descends upon the Empire, the first blow landing on Nordland. Aid the defenders of the Empire, and I'll send word to my contacts to reward you for your efforts. Travel to Nordland and aid the defense of Grimhagen's outskirts at the Grimhagen farm. Meet with Gorathson's agent Ulfred outside the embattled farm. Note, quest credit is given to the solo player or party that does the most damage to the target. Forming a party to do this epic quest is advisable. Okay, I'm not gonna do this epic quest.
There's a long list of grudges. Get to it.
Alright, so now I've got quests everywhere. First I'll go into the inn here. Where's the inn? Those are all just houses. One of these got to have to be the inn, right? I'm thinking this one with the mailbox. Nope.
Long last.
I'm gonna come back to him. Okay, this must be the inn. Orkney Stouthammer.
I've been around a lot longer than you. That means you best hear me out.
Oh, a battle you say. Do you think I'm deaf? I can hear the cannon fire well enough. We dwarves like a stiff drink before battling, and since this pig's wallow you can call ale, don't have much in the way of a kick. I'll be needing a bit more before I'm ready to fight.
Bloody greenskin boot. Kill
Very
the
daft.
lot of them.
Didn't you hear me? Leave me be. If you're so interested in getting a dwarf to fight for the manlings, go talk to Erlen. He's the one that got me into this mess in the first place. Okay, I know where Arlen Bitterstone is. I spoke to him before.
Times are wasted.
But I'm looking for a tome. I'm looking for that book. I bet you it's up here. The Life of Sigmar. Here it is. In a combat that shook the very earth, Sigmar slew the Black Orc war boss Vagraz Headstomper, thus freeing the dwarf king Kurgan Ironbeard from captivity and planting the seeds for the friendship between the races of man and dwarf that still unites them to this day. What's the librarian have?
Get your purse ready.
I don't know, but I'm going to sell some junk. Oh, I don't want to be... Yeah, let's just sell. Some things you can't sell to him, I guess. That I have 11 silver, 21 copper.
Andrich bless you. Praise the gods.
Our experiences and how we deal with them make us who we are. That's what Liev believed, and that's what I believe. Her journey ended at the Battle of Castle Riksgard, but my beloved's fire burns still.
Safe travels.
A people's greatest test occurs in dark times, and this war has proven to be the darkest yet. They say history is written by the conqueror. However, I would venture to say it is written by those who pay attention. There are some who guard and study our society's history. Such is the case with the librarians, like Stefan Busso. Share your adventures with him. He might have a reward for you.
Get on with it.
There was a librarian in the tavern. Yeah, that was him.
Step right up.
We would do well to keep records such as this safe. The forces of chaos desire to destroy all that we are. Were it not for adventurers like Liev and yourself, our past would be lost to us. If you happen to come across any ancient ruins or forgotten tomes, be sure to make note of them and seek out the librarians in Altdorf. They'll make sure to record your findings and often give you something for your trouble as well.
Pleasure doing business.
Alright. Did they move? Did they move the bars? I thought the experience and fame bars were down at the bottom. They're up top. Huh. Not fame, renown. This is what you get for PvP, I think. And fame, you just get it for anything, I think. I think you can get fame in PvP as well. You could basically level up doing PvP. Exclusively if you wanted to. I like to do a mix of both. I haven't gotten into this skirmish. I'm waiting. Alright. Let's take a look at the map and complete these quests I have here. This is Hearts and Minds. I have to rally the farmers. Let's go do that.
Hello, stranger.
Oh boy. One fireball's all that took.
Who are you then?
What regiment you with?
Yeah, right-clicking does my auto attack. It's just very slow.
You're a funny-looking one.
They're all Marauder sympathizers.
What are you called then?
Alright, that's done. There's a sprint too, let's try that. Called Flee. She runs faster, that's for sure. You run away from battle in a mad panic, increasing your run speed by 30 for 10 seconds. You immediately lose all of your action points and any career mechanic points, and your morale will begin to drop, and you will not begin to regain action points until 10 seconds have passed. So, yeah, that last resort to get out of harm's way.
There's work to be done.
Here's Arlen Bitterstone. All got troubles, you and those dirty Norse. Us dwarves and the slack-jawed greenskins. And them elves, and well, I guess them other elves. By Valaya's orbs, Orgni was supposed to see the defenses. I leave the forge, the manlings won't have naught to hurl at the enemy save for harsh language. Forgive my anger, and Orgni his spite. War is rife in our homeland as well, and Orgni wishes here. We're there to aid our clan. My cousin, Morgrim, makes to recover our ancient hold from the hands of those slack-jawed, rock-biting greenskins. Look at me now, getting all riled, thinking about home. No matter. The High King bade us aid our allies, and that's what I aim to do. Come to think of it. Though, maybe all Orkney needs is a taste of home to lift his spirits. Well, I suppose that'll be the other reason Orkney isn't speaking to me. The day the Northmen attacked, some filthy centaur made off with our stash of Bugman's. You mean to tell me you've never had Bugman's brew? Why, it's only the finest ale ever made by dwarf hands, that's all. Even the smallest dram of Bugman's will drive a dwarf to new feats of bravery in battle. It's too much hope for, but if Orkney was to get some Bugman's, I'm sure he'd teach them Northmen a lesson or three about business end of an axe. Search the woods west of Grimhagen, Windmill, for the centaur Kruktar, the drunken. Kill him and recover Bugman's brew.
Go on with you.
Okay. Here's the Amber Blossom. What is this up here? It's gray, which means I think it's not going to give me much. There's so many quests.
There you are.
Good luck. You'll need it.
That just might mean I haven't done it yet. Alright, in here I have to gather Amber Blossom. Night of the Blazing Sun? Where is this Amber Blossom? How come I can't find it? Oh, I went past it. It's down the road. What is this?
Sigmar's blessings.
By the luck of Reynold.
Well met. What do you want? You hear about the war?
Alright, I still can't find this Amber Blossom anywhere. They grow in rocky soil. It's gotta be around here. Here it is. Alright. Raven Marauders, I gotta kill them up here. I saw them. No, I don't want to. There we go. Burn. Let's see my target. Still can't. Oh. Alright, that's done. What's this over here? Woe be gone. Search the woods west of Grimhagen Windmill for the Centaur. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. So the red marks are completed quests.
I have need of your services.
Help the others, they truly need your aid. The Elder sent you? Were you able to find the Ember Blossom? Isha smiles upon me once more. With what I have left over, I will be able to save the lives of many men.
Peace and virtue.
While the elves are practiced in the ways of magic, what you have witnessed is merely a boon of the land. My people have been at war with our wicked cousins, the Dark Elves, for more than an age. It has taken me centuries to learn of the Ember Blossom and its healing properties. Now that our people are allies, I will share whatever wisdom I can if it will aid the Empire. Speak with the farmer Ulfrid and tell him to instruct the common folk to gather more blossoms. I fear we will need many more before this battle has run its course.
Now do your duty.
Here, Sergeant Westwood.
Praise the gods.
It's good for you to come, Bright Wizard. We need more battle-hardened soldiers to fight in this war, or all will be lost. Perhaps you can set an example for my troops, that they may learn to better deal with the horrors around them. Sigmar's blessing, we are fortunate to have you among us, Demorial. Your courage has been a boon to the others, and they find strength in your presence. That sort of leadership in the face of such evil is our only hope if we are to survive.
Ronald bless you.
So, this all came about because of old Bitterstone's concerns about his weapons going to waste, huh? He may seem a bit mean-spirited, but he's got a good heart, and no one's more talented with the anvil. He seems to be losing a bit of his drive of late, though, as he's not usually so far behind on filling orders. I believe I may know a way to renew his vigor, however. See, unlike many other dwarves in the Empire lands, Bitterstone's here by choice. Where he's from, Grimhagen is known as a land once visited by a famous dwarf smith named Granther Hammerfist. His remains are entombed in that crypt over yonder. They say he was buried with his most prized work, the best hammer ever crafted. Many a dwarf would love to wield it, but none have dared enter those accursed barrows in search of it. You're a fine, bright wizard, though, tomorrow. I bet you could find it, and I bet old Bitterstone would be mighty glad to have it. Okay, I have to travel to the Grimhagen barrows.
I ain't getting any younger.
Yep. Straight ahead. Let's go. I'm sure these are going to be aggro on me now. They're red names. Let's just kill them. Level 3 easy.
Bollocks!
That wasn't so easy.
Adventuring with other players not only makes questing easier, it also enhances the fun social aspects of Warhammer Online.
Now you know the basics, it's time to get together with some other war players. You've just been accepted into your first guild. This means you're now part of a huge team of players who will help you adventure, learn, and have fun. Your guildmates will be able to help you with many of the questions you have about the game. Is this like a guild? Yeah, it's like a default guild that... Oh no, it's not. Forces of Order. Yeah. Well, I think this is the default that you join. "45 members. Alright, let me get in here and find that hammer. First I have to kill the Nurgling. Oh, well, that was easy. Let me see if there are any items I could equip. Cracked Pendant of the Elements. Yeah, that's it. I have a health potion. And action point potion. Okay. Sigmundi Spirit. A new ability here. It's a damaging spell, level 5, Scorched Earth. Costs 20 combustion, has a chance to cause an explosion. You send the blast of heat into the ground around you, dealing 59 corporeal damage to all enemies within 30 feet. So here is my AoE. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage though. Silenced. So annoying. The combat is fun with the Bright Wizard. It's a lot better than the Chosen. He takes forever to kill things. He just is not a damage dealer. He's a tank. This is the coffin. I got the hammer. hammer. I think I'm gonna use my bind book. I could still search the woods for Bugman's brew, which is... yeah, it's right outside, so let me get out and look for that, and then I'll go back to camp. Silenced. I think it silenced me before I even got my fireball off, which is bad. Get my shield up. Alright, I finally got into the scenario. I'm gonna get out first if I can. Actually, I think this is a safe spot to do this. Join. Alright, so this is the PvP scenario. The old dwarf road. First to 500 wins. I suppose we have to capture these points. Now I have to think opposite of what I did when I played my chosen. Instead of being in the front, I want to be in the back. We've got a Knight of the Blazing Sun, tank, Swordmaster, DPS, a Rune Priest is the healer, another Knight just joined, and I am DPS, range DPS. Good party, should be alright. So they're all level 15 through 17. I think I get bumped up to 17, yeah. So everybody's sort of on equal ground in these scenarios. Coming. I don't want to kill the tanks. I want to aim for these guys. Shield up. Nice. Killed one. Fireball on their healer. I love that it's got this kind of range. I can't see. One more fireball. Okay, down. There's another goblin healer. Let's kill him. This fireball's great. Just takes forever. I don't think I'm going to beat this as a healer, so it's going to be tough to beat this guy. Now I help. Killed by a blackguard. You gain renown by participating in RVR, killing enemy players, capturing objectives, participating in scenarios. Alright, where are my guys? Oh, we got this. Nice. I got to renown rank 4. Just in one scenario. I got 5 kills. I died once. Death blows. I got 1 death blow. Oh no, I got no death blows. Damage. Wow, I didn't do that much damage. Nice. I like the scenarios, they're fun. What's up? I'm stuck. Ah, here we go. Alright, back in the tomb. I have to get out of here. Every time you encounter a new creature, it goes into the bestiary. Tells you a little bit about them, and then it keeps track of like how many you kill and stuff. Back into the Tome of Knowledge. There's all these tabs, right? There's the intro, tells you the story, I guess, and then, well, the intro is just the glossary, maybe. Quests. The war story is the PvP. Or is it not the PvP? What is it? A chapter story. Really should read that. Achievements. Rewards. So I just gained the Hated in that last skirmish. Encountered a blackguard, and I was killed by a blackguard. History and lore. Noteworthy persons. Here's the bestiary again, and the armory. Where do I have to Get the Bugman's brew. Very rare items. Purple items are more rare than blue, so purple items of the same level are often more powerful. There he is. Kruktar the Drunken. Prepare to die. He gets the fireball, he gets ignite. Ignite. He gets seer, which builds combustion. I'll do one more seer. 65. Oh, he died before I could use my meltdown. Alright, I've got the Bugmans. And then back to speak to Ulfred. Actually would like to do another scenario. I'm going to queue one up and see if I can get in it before I log out, because I'm going to be ending this shortly. So far I like the Bright Wizard. First time I ever played a Bright Wizard. It's fun. Ulfred.
Praise the gods.
We're simple folk here. We've nothing to do with knights and battles and elector counts. Most of us wouldn't know one end of a proper weapon from the other. I read this before. They all have like their intro passage. Wounded. We're able to aid him? Good. I will send help to gather more blossoms. Perhaps I will petition for a detachment of halberdiers to keep Saladin safe. He and his brother left their homes, gave up their places in the Phoenix King's court, and risked their very lives to help us. We must not let this deed be forgotten.
Good luck.
Alright, got another rope. No, that's not what I want. No, not that. That. This is the Flame Robe of Reprisal. 15 armor. This is better. It looks the same though. This is an Initiate's Wind Ring, level 3. +4 willpower instead of +4 wounds. Oh, this is not for a Bright Wizard, never mind. It's the thing about this game that's a little bit frustrating. You pick up everything. You pick up items that you can't use. Which, I mean, I don't mind it. Just sell it or trade it. Alright. The last quest I had was to go into Murderwood to kill Beastmen. Let me just hand this one in, and then that'll be done for this time. I got 5 levels and 4 renown ranks, not too bad. At a slow and steady pace.
Here's work for you.
Arlen Bitterstone by Grungy's Blasted Bellows. Now this is what I call a hammer. The wood's rotted a bit, but the shaft's still sound. You say this comes from Granthar's Hammerfist's legendary forge? I believe it. That Hammerfist knew how to pound an anvil. Now if I can be left alone a spell, we'll see about getting these manlings some proper weapons.
Will never fall.
Alright, we're gonna talk to him next time we start up with this character. Now, this has been Warhammer, Return of Reckoning. Great game if you like PvE or PvP. And you know, it's old, but it's got its charm. I like it. And apparently it's got its players. This player base seems pretty healthy. From last time I played my higher level characters, and now even in the beginner zones I saw some players. That's a good sign. Alright, well, we'll see you next time. Have a good day.